Hello everyone and welcome back to our channel Info Aviation, and today we are going to do an air crash investigation of PIA airline flight 8303 whose radio code was Pakistan 8303. It was flown by Captain Sajid Gul and First Officer Usman Azam, and the plane has 91 passengers and 8 crew members with 99 occupants. It took off on May 22nd, 2020 at 1:05 pm Pakistan time. It was close to an end of a 90-minute journey from Allama Iqbal International Airport, Lahore, Pakistan to Jinnah Airport, Karachi, Pakistan, till it crashed at 2:45 pm Pakistan time. It crashed about 1.9 miles from the airport. The wings were on fire, and before the plane crashed on the rooftops. So why on the wings were the fire? So I'll answer that question. Why was the fire on the wings? So it was because the most inflammable thing in the plane is fuel, and the fuel is stored in the fuel tanks, and the fuel tanks are in the wings. So that's why the fire is in the wings. So now the CCTV camera on one of the buildings, the roof, it was a building which was quite far from the crash site, but still the recording came quite nice and we could see exactly what is there. So the CCTV took a recording and it showed that the RAT, the ram air turbine, was out. So now what had happened? Here starts our case study. So 15 nautical miles from the airport, when it was at an altitude of 10,000 feet, but it should have been at the altitude of 7,000 feet, and that's the glide slope. So you need to follow that glide slope to land. So yeah, it was at 10,000 feet. So here, what should the ATC do then? ATC is the air traffic controller. So he should give a warning. So that's exactly what the ATC did. He gave the first warning to decrease altitude. So he suggested to go around while decreasing the altitude. But the captain said that he was happy and could manage. So he ignored the first warning. Now the plane was 10 nautical miles from the airport, and they were at 7,000 feet. Now they should have been at 7,000 at 15 nautical miles, but they were at 7,000 at 10 nautical miles. Now what should the height be? It should of course low. So it should be 3,000 feet at 10 nautical miles. Now ATC gave the second warning here and again suggested to go around, but the pilot, the captain actually, again said that they were happy and would manage. Now the captain took the plane for nose down. So what is a nose down? Nose down is when the nose of the plane is pointed downwards. It is very rarely down because even while landing or descending, the nose of the plane is upwards. But still, he went for nose down because that would decrease the altitude rapidly. So he did that and it just touched down. Now I want to add here that the captain had 18,000 flight hours, but still mistakes are only made by humans. So yeah, it touched down. So what is the problem now? Why did this whole thing happen? Why only 2 of this 99 survived? Let's know now. So the plane touched down and then the pilot decided to go around. Yes, it is possible to go around after landing. So pilot said that, come on, let's go around. And then the ATC asked that, had you performed a belly landing? What is a belly landing? When the gear is up, landing gear, the wheels, they are up, not outside. And then the plane touches down. That is called a belly landing. So now he asked, have you done a belly landing? So pilot just ignored that completely. And then when the plane again started to go up, to go around, so then both the engines were on fire. I think the pilot was not able to start the auxiliary system. So that is the reason the Ramat turbine came out. Now, if you want to know the meanings of these hard words we are using like APU, Ramat turbine, we have already made a video and you can get the link in the description. So yeah. So now the Ramat turbine was out and when the plane crashed, before that there were fire as I told on the wings and the plane's nose was pointed upwards. So why was it pointed upwards? I think it was the final try for the captain that maybe he could take the plane upwards, but no. The plane crashed in Model Colony, a densely populated area in Pakistan. So the pilot also said a mayday to declare an emergency, but it was declared too late. All except 2 did not manage to survive, whereas 9 on the ground were injured and 1 in the hospital gave up. So that is what happened. This disaster, you can say. Yeah, one more thing. When the landing time below 10,000 feet, there should be no talks except the normal landing talks, but still the pilots were talking about COVID-19 pandemic, and which was not at all good. So I think there was one more small reason, but there were so many mistakes made due to this whole thing crash happened. So yeah, it was just now, not very far in this pandemic time only. So that's all for today. Please like and subscribe, and one more thing, 80% of the viewers don't subscribe, so please subscribe. We need your support. We are new in this field, so please give your support. So that's all for today. Aviation is the future. Aviation will be everything. This channel is dedicated to make aviation safer. And thank you very much. Please subscribe, like and share. Thank you.